This is a new style of music. This is a new style. This is a new style of music. This is a new style of music.
Right, welcome to the Rebel Takeover month for the Atari ST. And as you can see, I'm just about to see the corner of it here, but I'll give you a bit of a better look. There we go, that is the Atari in all its glory with the Ultra Satan in. So ready for that. Yeah, there was something actually I've just noticed. The tags are still showing Mados. I don't know why. Give me a second. Did I update? No. Alright, let me just change this. Right, that should have taken out the Mados tag. Don't want to confuse anybody. Come on, I just sent over the Atari ST one. There we go. Right, I had to refresh a couple of times on my other screen. Right, okay, so let's get over to the streaming side. Let's turn it on. Cross fingers that everything's gonna go okay. Speaking of which, I did try and turn on my 486 and I had issues with it. Well, it's starting to play up again, so it's like try and fix it and it doesn't want to work. Alright, first of all, turn on. That's looking good. You can probably hear the ST clicking away there. So what it should be doing is it should be loading the hard drive. Let's see if it'll pick it up. Because this ain't looking good so far. Which is frustrating because I've just recently put 2 games on it. It could be just that I need to do a reboot. That's fine. Oh, of course it's not going to work because somebody has forgotten to turn on the bloody power. So what it's doing now is it's actually loading Gen. I knew I'd forgotten something. I knew it. There was always something. Anyway, there is... Oh, that's quite bright. It should be okay. Apologies for the brightness. Is it just because... No, the pre-game is at 8. I'm not sure about that. I might have to readjust it later. Okay. Right, let me switch this off and actually do what I was supposed to do. Right, okay, so I've got a standard Samsung mobile charger unit here, because that's basically what it'll take for the Ultra Satan, and that's why I'd forgotten to put it on. Oh, whilst I'm here, I need to say thank you to Mr. V Streams, I think that is. So thank you to the follow. Right, that's on now. Let's try this again. do a soft reboot. It's not picking it up, is it? Because it should be picked up by now. Maybe I need to... Maybe what I need to do is turn this on first and then turn this on. I have had this working because I had to redo when I basically upgraded this to Rainbow Toss. The first thing I did was basically reformat the card, put it from 512 hard drive to 511. I think it supports it at that point, and it was working because I was checking some games with it. Maybe it's just being temperamental. Give me a sec. It shouldn't matter which side it goes in. In fact, if I remember right, it should just pick up straight away. Something's corrupted it partway through. There we go. I shifted it onto the right hand side. It seems to have picked it up now. Right, so now we can get hard disk. Now we can get some games running. Apologies for that. Right, so I've got this mouse here. This is a said mouse. Basically, what allows me to do, it can switch between. There's a. I don't know. You probably want me to see that actually. There is a switch over here. Allows me to switch between Amiga and ST. Amiga and ST. So, I've got it for the Atari. If anybody wants a game suggestion, go ahead. I've got a few games here. I've not got all of them. And just to be clear, you can see that's Rainbow Toss. So that's working fine. Nobody suggest anything. I can just pick something. I've got Batman the movie, BattleTech, I think that is, Berserk. Got Bomb Jack, Bamboozle, Bubble Bobble, Buggy Boy, Chase Headquarters 1 and 2, Chips Challenge, Civilization I think I've got in there, Commando, It's Dark Castle, Defender of the Crown, Exhalon, Eliminator, Dynamite Ducks, Double Dragon, Flintstones, Frankenstein, I think that is, Gauntlet 2, Gauntlet 3, although I'm not sure if that's working, Gauntlet, Gods, Golden X, Grandad and Grandad 2 won't work on this because I don't have the memory for it. Hard drive in. I think I've got all 3 Robocops. Ikari Warriors. I think that's a good one to start off with. Let's go with the Ikari Warriors. Oh, it's loading, that's why. I was wondering what the flashing was. Not sure why there's no sound. Oh, because I got the PC in, not the other one. There we go. Did wonder about that. Sorry about that. Just double check you can actually hear. Yep. Oh. I don't know what happened there, but I should have been dead. I'm wondering if there's a cheat that's on this for some reason. Because I didn't put one on. Yep, someone's got a cheat on this. So it kind of only affects the tank. Either that or something about the hard drive on this. It's causing issues somewhere. I think at some point I'm gonna have to get out of the tank, because isn't there a section where the entire part of the area is... Yeah, it's this part. Hello there, Tushriel. How you doing? Catch me up on my story. Catch me up on the story of this game. Oh, do you have a story about this game? So I'm assuming you must have played it at some point when you were a kid. Jesus. Slowdown is real? I don't know if this ever slowed down in the ST, but shit. No idea what you're meant to be doing, Tom. Okay, so this is just a standard scrolling shoot 'em up from the 80s. It was based on an arcade game called, well, the same name, called Atari Warriors. But interestingly, the arcade game had something called a rotating joystick. So the joystick, you could move around up, down, left and right, but you could also rotate it as well. And I'm gonna die in a minute, yeah. So in order to move the gun around, you'd have to turn the joystick, and it would just do this with the gun. Now, I've got one joystick here, and you can't really do that, so they've had to change how that works. But essentially, that's it, really. Hello there, Retro Gaming Denmark. Huge ST fan and having more fun with the ST in modern times than with the Amiga. And it was Amiga King of the 90s. Yeah, I thought I'd do an ST one because I'd done so much Amiga streams last month. Because obviously I do Amiga Mondays anyway. And I'm still going to bring it back on to June, but I think after Amiga Live I was like, right, I really need to do something a bit different. So, this is going to be on for a month. It gives me an opportunity to play around with the ST. If you didn't see it before, there we go. There it is. Sorry, I'm putting the camera. There you go. There's the ST. There's the Ultra Seat on which we're playing the games from. And the floppy here does work, so that's good. As I said before, this has had an upgrade. The upgrade, well, sorry, I'll put this back onto this. The upgrade was, this was the old set of ROMs. There was version 1. It's now on version, it's on TOS ROM, which I think is 1.4. So that's one that I've done an upgrade on. The next upgrade is going to be this Z RAM. What this does, it means it can increase the memory to 4 meg at least. I bought this from America. It cost me, I think, about over $100. So the next thing I need to do with that is get all the little chips and start implementing them in, and then I can go in and start putting it into the box itself, and then I can get some more games played on this, because there are some games on this that won't play from hard drive. Specifically, Grandad is one that won't play at the moment because the machine doesn't have enough memory. 4 meg is very nice, yeah. I mean, the thing is with the Atari over the Amiga, well, the Amiga over the Atari, it was easier to kind of increase the memory because it was just trapped all with Amiga. Whereas with the Atari, it's very kind of DIY. Other people had to do other things to make it do what it did. Certain motherboards allowed you to have the little chips, you know, the little the modules with RAM on. I think they were only on STE models, not the ST. This is an STF. It's a 1040 ST. So already it's maxed out on memory. So I had to kind of think of other ways of doing it. And I didn't even want to do soldering. I can put myself to do some soldering here and there, but I'm a bit kind of iffy with that sort of thing, like putting memory on this, because that's like a different thing. There's one thing about putting maybe a socket on the Amiga, another thing about soldering kind of memory onto it, because otherwise it can get messy, and if you put it wrong, that's it, the machine's gone. So yeah, the ST with the Sims, that's right. But yeah, just just to go back to the Atari Warriors thing, if I didn't explain it properly, it's basically walk up, shoot everything, get into tanks. I think tanks are fairly indestructible. In this game, they are indestructible because for some reason it seems to be that I can just get through everything. I think there's a bug somewhere in it, I don't know. But it's a fun game. I bought this for, I think, 70 or 80 euros a couple of years ago. Or a few years ago now, when I went to EJAG Fest. And the guy was just selling them off. So I picked it up and it came all the way from Germany. So, good to have it rescued and played on its life, really. Toss on Run Built in OS, yeah, that's a definite good one. Although when it first came out, the ST original, you actually had to put a disc in to get the toss running. I don't know why I'm avoiding it, because this thing is a bit indestructible now, so it's a bit pointless. Until I get out the tank. Nice chain reaction there. Thank you for the follow there, Fletcher Sweet 123. Jesus, look at it. I should have... The gas is completely wrong. It shouldn't be going down that far. Somebody's really... I mean, I suppose in one way it means that I'm getting further than I usually do, but still. Right, that's where everything comes undone. Come on, oh no, you're just gonna follow me now. Nothing worse than a mine that follows you. Load them up while I've still got iframes. Shit. No, 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 no. Ah, damn it. Just trying to get out the way of that shot, but didn't work. Oh, you bastard! A lot slower in the water. The good thing about the hard drive stuff is some of the games have the ability for me to go back to TOS, so I could do this and go straight back, which is great. Bomb Jack's always a good one. No, gotta be careful. Come on, bird, down you get. Of course you're gonna be annoying. Come on, where are you? I'm waiting for the power-up, which will get rid of a lot of these, but doesn't seem to be there. Nope. There we go, there's the power-up. This side's coming now. I think the problem is I'm used to a lot of versions just basically having the power-up come in at every level, not just on occasion. Unless there's a setting somewhere. Nope, just seems to be one setting. Or unless I need to go and get the power, the ones that are flashing first, and they're usually the more points. There's the power up. Hello there, Seneca. Ah, no. No, I'm gonna be dead. Oh, just. No, don't do. Ah, shit. Got it. I was probably after the Amiga ST was mainstream. Say that it was. Oh, okay. Ah. I thought Pac-Man was bad. Trying to escape the ghost, and I've got these instead. Jesus, no. This is called Bomb Jack. Nice little arcade game. You get bonuses for picking up the bombs that are flashing. The P that comes around is a power-up, a bit like Pac-Man, where it freezes the ghosts. Oh, there's an E. I need an E. The E was there for the extra life. It's gone now. And B is like a bonus one as well. I was hoping to sneak between those two, but yeah, but this is a nice little arcade game. It's been ported to loads of things. Ah. Fuck. The Atari ST was a personal computer. Yeah, it's a little micro. If you've never seen one, I'll show you in a second. Can I pause this? Give me a sec, sorry. Thank you for the follow there, Ikaru80. Shit. Ah. A lot of swearing. And a bonus. Done. No, 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 no. Ooh. Hello there, Manic Miner. Getting better at this already. Come on, come here. No, damn it. Nope. Got you. Get this. Done. That's where I should have gone. Sorry if I'm not seeing chat at the moment, I'm just having a hectic time trying to avoid everything. Ah, no, 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 no. No, shit. This way. Got you. I think I've just got a lot of luck today. There's an extra life. Come on, let's get it. Got it. Knew it was gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Right, bird, where are you going? That was stupid. Ah, buggered it. I'll check chat in a bit, give me a second. No, 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 over here. Come on. Yeah, I messed up last time because I got part way up the screen and then I let go of the fire button, which caused me not to fly as high. I'm gonna die. How I managed that, I don't know. Oh, just a smidgen and it got me. Motherfucker. That's probably one of the best runs I've ever done on this game, so I'm quite happy with that. Right, chat, what we got? Hello there, Amiga Viking. You remember playing some of the Commodore 64? First PC I had, used had Windows XP. First PC that I used with Windows was 3.1, and this month we're also doing a Windows 3.1. Well, I'm doing a 3.1 event, and we'll just quickly show you. So this is Windows. This is Mados. A few of us are doing it this year. I know at least Artyom Havoc was doing some earlier with. He was going to play Echo the Dolphin. And then he found out that Fury 3 had a 3.1 port, so he was like, playing that. And I know that Dan Van Dam is doing something called, is it Scream or something like that? It's basically a Seventh Guest, but with more horror elements. I am continuing on with Darkseid 2 from last year. I managed to fumble my way through it on Sunday. So I need to sort of get it ready for tomorrow, because I need to find out what I need to do and what else I need to figure out how to, because it's point and click, so you got to get all different sort of things to pick up and people to talk to and that sort of thing. Fridays for Mados is the random games, that's just anything. So this year basically we did, the first Friday I did it was Alonso Junior Racing, that was really, really good. There was Multimedia Celebrity Poker with Jonathan Frakes. That was quite interesting. What else did we play? Chips Challenge. What was the last one? Oh, Cat Fight, the ultimate female fighting game, which was terrible. Well, it was still one of those things I had to play, so you know. If you want to long play, I recommend checking out Sundog Space Strategy. Just have a quick look, what's that? Developer FTL Games. Oh, okay, Space Trading and Combat Simulator for the Atari ST. Let me just see if I can get it on hard drive, because I can only get a certain amount of games on this. Can't get them all. What else has he got? What was it? Sundog. Yes, I can, and it will run because it only needs 512K. Well, we can check it out for next week if you want. I'll remind myself to put it on. We can have a quick look at it. So that's no problem. And where have we gone? One of the best XT exclusives in your opinion? In your honest, oh, in your opinion. This was the best. Not sure what that's in reference to. I mean, I played a bunch of old DOS games, but when I was in college, because Abandonware was cheap. Well, this game, there's plenty of games on the ST that was, you know, I would say that this was an okay port. I'd probably say it's probably going to get people dropping off and unfollowing me, but I'd say probably the Amiga was a slightly better than this, because this feels a bit chunky in comparison. I think Amiga's got slightly faster out of this. I could be wrong. I mean, to be fair though, it's still quite fun. It's not horrible. But that was the thing back in those days. When the ST came out, there was some really good ports to it. And then the Amiga came out, and the ports quality of the ST stuff dropped quite a lot, unfortunately. So it's just one of those things, really. For Atari 2600, is Halo 2600 the best game? Well, Halo 2600 came out a lot later. It was actually written by... is it Ed Freeze, who headed up the Xbox division at Microsoft, and he just decided for shits and giggles to do it one day. I think that's why he did it. So that's how Halo came out on the 2600. I use a cheap HDD emulator and have an image with most yeah, this is basically using I can't remember what program I used to put on it. Basically, you put it on, it's got this rows of potential partitions, and then you can sort of write down how big the hard drive you want it, and then you just basically format it. Just does the whole thing. Now, interestingly, when you put it into Windows will just go, here's all the partitions, because it'll quite happily see it, and then you can just put games on it, no problem. Miss 2600 is best. I've heard that's actually quite good. Hang on, what did he say? No, Manic Miner was talking about Sundog, not this game. Right, I'm gonna have another game at this, and I'm gonna switch games. See if I can beat 11. See if I can go to these ones as quick as I can. So I'm gonna try and get max score if I can. No. Fraught with danger. Bomb Jack is rubbish on all platforms, stupid game. Okay, I'm not gonna agree or disagree, I quite like it, but that's just me. Bomb Jack 2, however, is very, well, I don't like it anyway, so... I think I remember rightly, it was supposed to be a licensed game for Thundercats, and they lost it, so they decided to turn it into a Bomb Jack game, which didn't work for some reason. It's horrible. And then they brought out, was it Mega Bomb Jack? And I was like, what the fuck is this? Where did that come out on? Did that come out on the ST? Or did that come out on the Amiga? It was almost like this kind of weird platformer thing, and it just wasn't the same thing. Amiga Beer Edition is a nice port though. Yeah, I've heard that. I think I played it once, and I can't remember. Yeah. Anyway, done some bomb jacks, so back to the operating system. What we got? Oh, this Aliens game, by the way, is the Aliens game that I'm kind of in process of remaking. So if you want me to play that, I can do, but it is a strategy game, so it'll take a bit of time. Like Bombjack Twin came out later and never got ported to Benedict. Yeah, I heard it wasn't it supposed to be similar to the old ones? '91 was it? Yeah, that looks like a '91 game. '93 it is. I definitely need to have a look at that. That looks interesting to play. If anybody knows of any Atari ST game you want me to play, let me know. I've got 130 games in here. Probably don't have everything, so be careful. So if I'm gonna say no, it'll probably because I don't have it. But I can mark it out for next Monday. I've tried to put most of the games that I think that I wanted to on this, and I suspect people would want to ask for. Like I've got Rick Dangerous, because I've got a feeling somebody's going to ask for it at some point. I can't remember what this one was. And at some point I'm going to have to do a Gods run. I might do it today or I might not. But the weird thing is, when I tried Gods for the ST, the sounds and music is absolutely weird. It was just more blippy and bloppy rather than the kind of the sounds I expected from the Amiga. Considering the ST has got a really good music hardware, I was surprised that it was kind of a bit naff, to be honest. Midnight Resistance could be a good one to play next. Nebulous, because I remember playing Nebulous on the Atari ST before it went on the Amiga.
Manic_Winer says I beat you the Wobberwool, I beat you the Wobberwool. R.
Okay. I beat you the... Oh, Into the Wonderful, yes. Yeah, I got what you mean now. Could Staff live top and beat all of them? Not possible. Not with my reputation on games. Oh, Overland, I remember that, right. So, Overland... God Song. Yeah, I know what you were going for. Yeah, fine, okay. I will go do Gods. So, do you know what's going to happen anyway? I know what's going to happen. This one. It's 12-hour stream begins now, yeah. Well, I try and go and complete it all. Okay. Speaking of which, I went on back on arcade Amstream Arcade, and I'm now on second spot, I think. Let me just double check. Because I was on fifth or something, and I couldn't understand why somebody had got about 5 million points, but that's only because it lets you at the end replay the game again from the start, which means your points go up. So I did it myself. Where is this? Just on Antstream now to double check what my score was. Yeah, so I'm still second with about 3.8 million, 3,857,000. So I basically clawed back my position. Hello there, Games Addict. Just at the right time. Play with a steering wheel? No. No, there's a story. Well, I might as well tell a story. So, when I was doing the steering wheel with Maine, because, you know, you've got lots of arcade races, Manic Winer suggested, and it was a joke, but I thought I might as well go for it, to play Ghost and Goblins, was it? Or Ghouls and Ghosts, I think it was, with the steering wheel. And I didn't do too badly considering I'm pretty bad at that game, so... Remember you doing the challenge, I think Amigo Squared. Yeah, we were, both of us were at the top, and I couldn't quite beat him. So, because if I remember rightly, on the challenge, it was just me and him, me and them at the top, and there was a massive gap in score, and then everybody else, because we were the top two that could do it. So, anyway, let's show off the how bad I am at this game. Yeah, listen to that. That just feels odd. Considering the music was okay at the beginning. And the graphics look okay. Well, I think they're kind of similar in hardware. You can get similar in hardware for that. In a way. I know it's not exactly the same, but you see what I mean. Because when we played on the Amiga and ST, they managed to get the graphics pretty similar to each other. Play around with these levers to get the other one. There we go. And then back down for the secret. This isn't a good version. Oh, it is a good version. I just find the graphically it's still okay, but I think the sounds on this is not correct. It feels a bit off. You know what I mean? Because if you compare the sound effects with the Amiga, it feels a lot better. This just feels a bit meh on the sounds. And the music was fine. What? I should have died ages ago. Right, I've got to be careful now. So I need to just get out. Not enough to kill the level. Because there's a platform to the right there, so I need to try and trigger it. Nope. I don't think I'm gonna get this one. Yeah, no. Could only do it so much for the AY. Paula was way ahead. Okay, fair enough. I'm not doing well on this. I shouldn't have taken that hit. Those came in a little too fast for me. Wasn't expecting that considering the rest of it was a bit slower. Yeah, fuck me, that's real tough. Oh, great. To be fair, I've never played this version before, so I'm quite surprised at how bad I'm doing. Sad no devs took advantage of the STE soundtrack. That could have do some good sound. Don't think the Blitter got much used either. What, on the STE? Jesus. Wait, hang on, I've just picked up a new life. How the hell did it not pick up the... Something's wrong with this. You saw me pick up the life. I should not have gamed over at that point. Huh. This port's not great. Still a word that game this sucks. I got it spot on with the graphics. Yeah, certainly. I've been told that the person that's done these ports isn't the best at the porting side. We've already seen some graphic issues with so with Atari Warriors, if you went in for that, once the tank got hit, it turned red and still allowed you to carry on, even though the graphics was corrupted. But the tank was practically invulnerable. So Yeah, I need to restart. Oh! Ah! Wasn't expecting that. I just thought it broke. See, they're coming slow at that point. It was just how quick they were last time. Bizarre. Just wait for it to be patched. This isn't how it works. But I can show you where I got it from. So you can all see where I'm getting the downloads from. This is where I'm getting them from. I think somebody gave me an alternative version. I'll have to. I might actually have downloaded something similar. I'll have to double check. But at least I've got some games in the hard drive, which is good. It's not like I can't switch them out when I need to. You were referring to games that you patch constantly. Well, to be fair, the Amiga WHD load games do get patched. Yeah, because we've had some issues with some of the games before. The Manic Miners basically said, hey look, there's a new patch for it out. Especially when you've got a 030 machine. And some of the games don't quite work. Alright, come on. Get me to... No? Sure, there's a way to stand somewhere. Robocop was a fun one. How many patches did we try? What, Robocop 3? Yeah, that was a few patches. And then in the end, I think we found out that it ran fine on the disc. Which luckily I still had. Let's try not to fuck up down here. There There we go. Bit better than before. Okay, that never happens in the Amiga version, ever. That's the weird thing. Because what I do in the Amiga version is they just basically go down a diagonal towards you. And you can easily just take him out. And he never jumps as far as I remember. There's certainly some differences in this version. I'll have to play the non-hard drive version and see. I have to do a practice and run on that. Jesus, that was tough. Right, mental note, we need to practice. The Mega Drive and Amiga versions I can easily do, no problem. NTSC version had a ton of settings, yeah. But luckily, like I said, we still had the old discs, so they were fine. And I think wasn't at a time that we managed to get so far with it. Didn't get to, what was it? The part with, was in like a mall or some sort of, not mall. What did I call it? Motels or something like that. We got to. Could never do it again, unfortunately. Right, just gonna restart this. Yeah, I think it clicks in because it was on the right, not the left. It's weird, it didn't like it on the left. Oh, on this one as well, I tried to get a image a bit like on the Amiga, but I can run images of ADFs or ISOs. I tried to do the same here, but I don't think it's got enough memory for it. Alice, I think, was it Pascal or something like that? Yeah, so this is Pascal for the Amiga. So put that on here for fun. I'll have a look at that later. And then I found, what else did I find? This 7800 dev kind of environment. I think it does 2600 as well. Just see how to run it. Is it this one? What, Gods? No, I don't think they did make a sequel to it. Yeah, 2600 development, documentation for 7800 development. It's got the ASM stuff, I think. 6502 cross-assembler is proprietary, registered in your name. Pirating. I think. ASM bat there. I'm not sure it's a full development environment. If I get around to working out how to run it, I will let you know. But that's what else I've put on here as well. I've got STOS on the other hard drive because it's got about several different partitions. So I've been putting different things on, not just games. What else did I say? Oh, I know what I was going to play next. So this is a game that I really loved when I was a kid and playing on other people's ST. It's Overlander. Elite put out some outstanding games, they did. Right, so these are the missions. I'm going to go with this one. Push forward to load fuel. Then you've got different weapons. How much have I got? 500. Let's put battering ram on. Oh, so people at the side are basically shooting, so you've got to be careful of that. Second time. There we go. And I just ram into a tree. No problem. This looks damn hard. It was a bit. I think that part of it, when the guys come out of nowhere with the firing across the road, is a bit a wake-up call. on, I've got a battering ram. Can't I just get blown up by some random bicycle? Alright, gotta be careful now. I kept a receipt. Oh, I can't. I mean, that's nice, but I'd be able to love to be able to use the keyboard. Fine. It's not fire to move on to the next one, is it? No, of course it's not. My degraded reactions and eyes were just what to cope with. Stop smashing me. Go over there, thank you. I just need to be on the lookout for the things. I need to be on the lookout for the guy shooting across the... Wow. Doing piss poorly now. Oh, slow down. Having to go at granddad speed because obviously it makes it easier to shoot this lot. You are going through me for some reason. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, that reminds me as well. Something I might as well do whilst everybody's here. I did do some new video stuff, so I might as well put it on now because I've been meaning to do it anyway. Which folder is it in? Video commands, that's what I want to do. Where is? I just want to check to see if this still exists. Right, it's there. Oops. Okay, I see how I did it. Okay. I might do after the stream, but it basically what it was in fact, I'll quickly show it now. Media file, that was it. Can't remember what it was.
That mission was a total disaster. Whose side are you on
Wow,
anyway?
I bet you can't actually hear that. Because I couldn't hear that.
That mission was a total disaster. Whose side are you
Oh,
on
I know why I
anyway?
can't hear that. Because I don't have the monitor on. Yeah, it's because I can't hear it. Monitor and output I need so I can hear it.
That mission was a total disaster. Whose side are you on anyway?
Yeah, cool. Right, so that's one of them. And then I'm going to get another one which is from Mados. So you'll remember that from the from Darkseid 2. I just need to do commands for them so I know which ones to do. So I'm not sure. I might do screw up as a command, and I might do hosing or something as a command for those two. I've put them in Discord already, so some of you may have seen those two. But the first one comes from when we did December and we were playing Earth Siege, and it was a real tough game because I spent most of the time, well, failing missions until I managed to get round some of them, but it just got tougher and tougher. We're going to have to get back to Earth Siege soon because somebody sent me something from Pixel Ships, which I already knew about, but I knew of the channel, but they did a mod stream talking about all the issues with the game, and one of them was you can actually set the energy for all the weapons, so that might actually help once I do that. And so I'm thinking of maybe screw up, or maybe I could do total disaster. Just want to write something quickly so people can use it. And obviously I might use hosing or something with the hose guy from Darkseid. So yeah, just wanted to quickly show that off anyway. Yay, got it this time. Yeah, didn't do as well as the first game, so I have another one. Maybe I'll do the counterfeit money, even though that looks like a harder one to do. This time I'm going to put the battering ram back on. Oh, we got a lot more money. Let's go for a turbo conversion. I don't know if it's going to help or work. I think the turbo went a bit too good there. Flying through the shots. I have to slow down a bit because I remember that there was the blockades in the road. Can I shoot them? No, but that was okay. I think I've still got 4 lives. Well, 3 now. Oh, fuck off. So yeah, I don't know why I liked this game as a kid. It was, I think it was the whole kind of futuristic sort of idea to it, but it's still very tough to play. But there you go. If you've never seen Overlander before, that is Overlander. I don't know if it's on the Amiga. Certainly do remember it on the EST. Oh, there is something I do want to say. So as I was going through the list, I did see Hook. So Hook is, you know, based on the Robin Williams, Dustin Hoffman, Peter Pan story. Interestingly, I never knew this. This is a point and click. Oh shit! Needs minimum 2 rounds. That's fine. I will find it on. Because the last Hook that, the only Hook that I remember was the one on the Mega Drive, and that was a platformer. this in chat. So if you scroll to the bottom, you'll see magazine cutouts from ST Review. You can see it's very much a point and click game, which would be nice to play. But I need 2 meg to run it. But if you're interested, go and have a look. So apologies for not being able to play that one. You know what? It's a classic. Let's go and play Bubble Bobble. I always remember the ST version of this game is pretty good. What? I should be able. I should have been able to do a lot of bubbles and then hit the. Think we've got a raid. Oh, now Graham. Don't think I could pause at this, unfortunately. Oh, I think I paused it. Hello there, Norwich Media Group. No, I'm gonna see. Hello there, Rizzo. So, hello everyone, popping in from Nagraham's stream. Let's just. Oh, it's a Yolanda.
I think that would be a viable thing, a video to make. Be that.
I can't hear that, unfortunately.
Oh, for God's sake! Sodding bats!
Yeah, I couldn't hear that because I've got the sound of this going over the raid, but I hope you heard that. I did actually mute the line in for that for you. Giving him an ST guy, still no hate this version. I did actually say that I thought this was an okay version when I played it, so I think I might have pissed off a few people. Welcome by tune I've installed in my brain since I was a kid. Not being able to hear Yolanda is not a bad thing. Typical Yolanda biz heinous. Yeah. Right, well, let's just show off the excuse me. Let's show off the Atari ST. So there we go. It is a real hardware strain. If I can get my hand properly. There we go. And we're on the... Come on. There we go. We're on the Ultra Satan as well. So it's all hardware stuff. Oh. Don't know why that's on. Sorry. We're just showing off the 2 new upcoming command stuff for the video. So that's what popped up there.
Congratulations Damien __J. You have picked out Judge Dredd.
Did that show up? Oh, it did. Cool. I still need to resort out the images of that because I kind of put it on a different because I use Mix It Up. Mix It Up has different overlays. You can add overlays. And I think because I had it squashed like this much, I forgot to resize everything. But the Lucky Dip is just a kind of random fun thing for people to chuck in as kind of a penny kind of sweet things. It's a bit like, I don't know if you've been on Mr. Steegit J's channel, who does the Tuck Shop thing. It's almost like that, but for kind of games instead that I just did it for. Hello Graham, sorry I missed that bit. Amiga Mondays were over, Atari Mondays, get on with the time. Yeah, it's only for this month because I did a lot of Amiga streams last month, and I was like, you know what? Since I'm doing Miidos, which is my own event, Miidos is Windows 3.1 games or Windows 3X games. I decided to change Mondays to Atari ST because I don't really play this much. And now that I've got the Ultra Satan sorted, I might as well go for it. So for the rest of this month, we're doing Atari ST stuff. Get ready to put your, request in, because if there's anything that's not on there, I can go and put it on the hard drive, no problem. Obviously behind the curve, ST is all the way. Secretly money hoping for Rise of the Triad long play. I don't think I'll be able to play it on this. The only way I'd have to play it on this is if I increase the memory, because it's still on 1 meg. So one of the games we've just tried just before you guys came and did a raid was Hook, because I found out Hook, the one with Dustin Hoffman and Robin Williams, on the ST was a point-and-click game. I don't know whether it's an ST exclusive. I don't know if you can get it on the Amiga, but I've never heard of that game. So, fortunately, it didn't run because it wanted 2 meg. I don't have 2 meg on this. Oh, I pressed fire. Come on. I think when I played this as a kid, I thought it was cool, but since I've played it in my adult years, I kind of can tell the difference between some of the versions. Like this does not allow the first level I died on because I was just hitting the bubbles, because you can get a big bonus for doing that, but you can't do it in this version. It's very You think it was on Amiga too? I'll have to check that out, because if it is point and click, I don't think many people have played it, because I've never heard of it. And I would have thought people would have jumped up and down and said, have you played Hook yet? I mean, it might be a bad point and click, but it's not like it's Just checking that was a pause. I mean, we've heard of all the bad point and clicks, and I just never heard of that one. That was the thing. Could probably find our version of Hook. It'll be 1 meg at worst. Amiga is adventure style as far as I know. Right, let me just have a look. So 11 Amiga. Because, like I said to other people before you came in, when I heard of Hook, it was on the Mega Drive, and it was the platformer. Oh, it is. I'll have to check that out. Looks nice. It's got a score of 7.16. I'm going to have to put that on the next one of the upcoming games, because I have to try that one out. So the first game I saw at my cousin's house, he had a 500 plus, and that's how I got hooked into it. It should bubble around 1200, but it didn't work without reload kick, and then it ran at 2 speed. God, that must have been pretty bad. Is this Atari ST debug stuff? Automation. Right, I'm not sure about disk drives on this. Does it work with, if I get an IBM disc, will it go onto the ST, or would I need something special? Because I know with the Amiga I've had to buy specific discs, otherwise it doesn't work. Gives me a lot of good vibes too. Really good ST point and click. Grandad 1 and 2, I do have those on here, but again, they need at least 2 meg and they're not going to run on this machine. Because one thing I do remember from, because I think I've seen Ashens playing, I'd seen Ashens playing Grandad 2, and it's the one where it's the T and the 2 and it bashes together like the Terminator 2. G2, sorry. It does the Terminator 2 kind of intro. Never played it up, but it gives me a lot of good memories. Magic good old video games as a remember the CRT. Automation V2. Don't know. Let's see, we can mount it. I can't mount images on this. I've tried and I've had difficulty. Hello there, Geeky Chappy. I'll have to investigate that at some point. As in getting discs on here. I know the disc works because I've got Adam's Family. The disc works fine for that. Yeah, we'll work it out. Oh, I didn't see the... Debug 177 has Grandad 2 on. Right, I will, like I said, I'll have to investigate the whole, seeing whether I can use IBM discs. Ooh. Why do you have to be on that side? Come on. That's unfair. There we go. Oh, yep. Thank you. Jesus. Yeah, don't expect me to beat this game. And there's a certain place I can get to and I won't be able to get past. Yeah. I'm a bit disappointed with that now. This music a lot slower than I remember. I remember this being a lot better than it was, but I think that was kind of child tinted glasses kind of thing. And when you've only got one, well, because I remember 2 people had STs and 1 person had an Amiga. I don't remember ever playing Bubble Bobble on the Amiga. I do remember playing on the ST, and the 1 person had the Power Pack. Because it came with like Gauntlet and stuff like that, didn't it? So, Super Hang-On was another one I played on that. Was it a Hang-On or a Super Hang-On? One of the 2. So, this feels a lot slower and a lot than I thought it was originally.
Manic_Whiner says Bub and Bob are dinosaurs who frolic in the nude and they capture folks in bubbles and then turn them into food, so when their girlfriends are abducted by a penis in a cloak, Bub and Bob request, and it's no freaking joke. Bubble Bobble, Bubble Bobble, this game was real. This game was real.
What was the other one? There was another one about some characters having the girlfriend stolen. It didn't. Was it Dynamite Ducks? And there was a particular version that showed the girl naked or something like that. Similar with Double Dragon, I think they had something like that. Tiny Bubble's the best 16-bit bubble. That does happen in Dynamite Ducks, yeah, I thought so. And you could crack the code to do the nude version. Yeah, I thought so. I remember hearing about that. I'll do one more game of this and then I'm going to move on. So apologies, I'm going to put you through this. Try and... There we go. Not perfect, but at least I got a bit of a bonus there. The problem is, I'm so used to just basically, trying to get bonuses by just going, bubble crazy, and then this game just doesn't allow you to do it. Yep. This creaky thing, it's the black one. I have a green one as well. No! I've got an extend there. Come on. No, give me the extend. I've got a green extend. Come on, come on. Thank you. I think there's a thing about Dynamite Duck screen on Kotapa's site. I think I had first heard about it on on Kim Justice did something about it. That's why I heard it from anyway. Mind you, a lot of people were talking about that sort of thing back then, so... You had a cruiser with a blue base and a red sick. The thing was indestructible. Creaks like a motherfucker then. At least mine was too. Way underrated and better than most of us. I do like the fact you can change the stiffness of the stick. And that sounded really, really terrible. But it's true. It's quite good to have... I'm trying not to say it, but I might as well. A loose shaft and a... and a not so loose shaft. Oh! I was hoping to jump there. Three settings were on my green, but the black one that I'm using now seems to only have 2 settings. Not as good this time. I think the stiffer one is a bit better for certain games. Maybe like fighting games, I think might be better for that type of one. But I have had occasions where the stiffer the sticker has been better on certain games. I just can't remember which ones that were. And for those of you that know me for my Gods run, I have tried Gods on this, and it's a lot different than the Amiga one. It feels a lot harder. And there's something wrong with it as well. For example, one of the lives we picked up didn't get registered, and it just let me have 2 lives, and that was it. And I'm just like, what? Right, okay. I think I'm going to finish up with Aliens, which is the game that I'm kind of remaking on and off at the moment. But I will sort that in a second. I'm going to go play something, maybe R-Type perhaps. just accidentally shut down my Firefox window, but I had everybody on. And it's still running, it's just I've not killed the Streamlabs one. A lot more frenetic than I was expecting. And the sprites are a lot bigger than I was expecting as well, but I don't know whether it's because I played other versions. Where did that come from? I mean, it's very pretty, but it's massive as well. Careful here. I want to get myself to die and then start again because that's a bit tough around that area. Competition Pro is deluxe, but it's stiff as hell. You can soften the rubber inside with some Vaseline action, which is making you laugh about it. I'll have a look at doing that because it does need a bit of loosening. More enemies than usual too, seems like a lot. Yeah, it does feel like a massive amount. No, I didn't want to do it. Just see if I can just get past this. The music for this sounds real good, but the everything else feels a lot harder because it's bigger sprites and stuff. Because it, it's alright. trying to... Right, okay, I've got to be quick with this, I think. And then I fucked it up. Usually that one at the bottom left fires a shot at you. But not this time. Fucking hell. Get this messy joystick on my leg and see if that makes a difference. There's a cheat on this one where you can have a second player play as a drone. I'm just gonna get myself killed in a minute. There we go. Music was a bit faster, there's a bit more of a drum beat to it on C64. So apparently one of the best versions on the 8-bits was supposed to be the Spectrum one. Because it was played surprisingly well. Alright, let's try this from the beginning again. Annoyingly, I just pressed the spacebar and then I noticed that the shot came in. Oh, come on. This version is just something that's... Maybe I'm just bad at it, I don't know. Problem is I can't seem to sort of fire fast enough because, you know, with the boom when when you hold it down for too long, so it's kind of a bit of a fiddle. C64 one was solid, though I recall it had some annoying multi-load stuff. So people have already seen it run and not played it say that will defend this specky R-Type as arse. I always find it fascinating C64 games were so smooth, clunky frame rate started with the Amiga and the years that I automatically remembered. C64 clunkiest fix it all. Nope. Arse type. I think the C64 had a hardware scrolling was smooth. This is definitely not TurboGrafx art type. Yeah, true. Takes time for coders to get grips with hardware. Yeah, I definitely agree with that one. Right. This game's pissing me off now. I'm sorry. I will show off the Aliens game, the one that I'm kind of remaking at the moment. It's not gonna work. It's not. Oh, I've got another raid from Zypho. All the lovers of Atari ST are popping in. In fact, Zypho is coming at a very good moment because I don't think he's ever seen this game before. Hello, Pac Mick. Hello there, everybody coming in from Zypho's raid. In fact, actually, what was Graham doing? Because I'd forgotten to check.
And here you go, Rob. It's Kristen and someone else got Rex there. Zidulan! Oh, Zidulan! Oh, you did! You won! Zidulan took a shortcut and won there. Did you see that, chat? Did you see that? That is the cheekiest win ever!
At least I can know what was going on. Playing the one cover disc, that was it. Sorry about that. I meant to check and I completely forgot. I think because it was mid-game, so it kind of happens that way. Wait. So Amstrad TBC, you were playing new game releases, Galastrad, the new fixed shoot-em-up game from iOS 61, and then requests. Sorry, someone clipped him out. No, it's fine. People clip because that's the thing is I don't always check my clips, and when I do, I'm like, oh, somebody's added one because I don't always see the new ones that come in, and then it's just everybody's just coming in today. I mean, you know, I mean, I'm not complaining, but it's just kind of weird just to get a raid after a raid after a raid. Oh shit! I've hit 500 now. Oh fucking hell!
Congratulations, Death Chronic. You have picked out Castle of Illusion.
So thank you, Death Chronic, for the follow. You've now put me at 500 followers, which means I need to do a 500 follower stream at some point. Amiga, no, it's ST.
It was a dark night and humid night.
Oh, I've seen this before, I think.
Dew flow of Chatoad's ray tubes, highlighted the crumbs of Doritos casting the keyboard. The hairly beard man sat. Cursor flashed dimly.
Oh, I was meant to ask you about this item. Is this the one where you send the other guy a load of text and it's got all spelling errors in it? Because I remember vaguely, I think, what was that it? People of Atari ST, yeah, true.
Why wouldn't you capitalize the I though?
I am not doing Sundog. I will do it at some point, but I'm not going to do it proper this month because... Okay, so for the two of you that have come in, so thank you again to Zypho and to Artem Havoc. So usually on Mondays I do Amiga Monday, but because I'd done so much Amiga streams last month with Amiga Live, I was like, I need a break, so I'm going to bring out the ST and do a Rebel month. So this entire month for Mondays is going to be Atari ST. For those of you that don't know, I do have the hardware. This is the setup currently, so proper hardware, and we have here is the Ultra Satan. Apologies for the shaky cam, but that's how we're doing it at the moment. Also, for people coming in from Artem Havoc stream, you already know that I'm doing Mados. For everybody else, Mados is the event that I started off last year, based on a conversation we had, I think the previous year, it was, for December, because what I did during December was I went back to my Windows 3 setup, because it meant that if I leave it on DOS, it basically white screens. So if I have something active on it, it doesn't white screen my monitor. And then we got talking about Windows 3.1. I suggested to our team to do one, and he said he didn't have time. I think it was said no, I didn't have time. So I thought, sod it, I'll do it, because I used to have Windows 3.11 as my first Windows operating system, and it'd be good to get back into the system and look at all the games that came out for it. So this month is Windows 3.1 and Atari ST. So look out for those two. I'm doing Darkseid 2, which is a continuation from last year. And I'm doing random games as well, because I found some more on ExoWin 3X. There's not a great library on Windows 3.1. There's like 1,000 something games. But we'll find, there's lots of FMB stuff, and we can get through it all. It's no problem. I also know that Artem Havoc's going to play some stuff. I think you were playing a bit of Fury 3 when I left your stream. So hopefully you were enjoying the hell out of that. And I know Dan Van Dam is doing something as well. It's kind of like, I can't remember what it's called, but it's some sort of seventh guest horror kind of game. So that's what he's doing. That's him reading. Yes, yeah, I thought so. Atari attracting all the raids. Namco's going to ditch Amiga now and become an ST streamer. Oof. I mean, I don't mind doing Rebel raids, but I can't. I enjoy my Amiga stuff. I do enjoy my Amiga stuff, but I am giving some love to the ST because it does need it. I mean, I did buy the system in Germany. I bought it when I was in eJagFest. So every year they did a small kind of convention for the Atari Jaguar, and somebody one year brought a couple of these ST systems, and he brought over this big black box, which was the dev kit for the Atari Panther. Didn't do anything. It was just there as a box. He'd not got round to kind of looking into it properly. But I think he was selling these for about €70 or something like that. So I picked it up. It's come all the way from Germany, and I'm quite happy they picked it up, to be honest. Upgrades, it's gone from TOS version 1 to TOS 1.4, so that's Rainbow TOS. I've got something to help with the memory, so I've got this ZRAM here. Basically fits in the ST, and it gives me 2 to 4 meg. And I know Antaeus is here because that's just kicked in. It's the other Genesis. So when Antaeus pops in and says something, I've got a random switch between that, and I've got the Genesis I Can't Walk thing. That's the other one. It's an in-joke, but basically every time you mention Genesis on his stream to refer to Mega Drive, he doesn't like it. It's like, nope, it's Mega Drive, not Genesis, so that's where that's come from. Right, I think I'm losing where I'm going now. Sorry guys, I'm trying to get back to where I was. So, did you actually play Echo the Dolphin in the end, Artem, or did you just keep on playing Fury 3? I do find Atari ST quite fascinating. It's a bizarro world Amiga. Everything's similar but a bit different. Yeah, we found that with Gods. So Gods looked the same but didn't sound the same, which was a bit unnerving for me. It also played a little bit differently as well. For those of you who know that I can actually complete gods, and I've done it for Mega Drive and Amiga, but the ST version I completely failed on. It seems to be a lot harder, but there was an issue with it. I think I've already said that anyway. Hello there, Name Hayes. Hello there, Mr. V Streams. Sorry if I miss anybody. If people had worked what the ST was good at, it would have been around long. Yeah, I suppose so. We did Echo the Dolphin today. Going to dive in Fury 3 on Wednesday. Cool. I will pop in if I can. I might just do what I'd usually do when I'm trying to watch two people at once. I'll usually put two things on, so I'll see if I can do that on Wednesday. Oh, that reminds me. I did say to Artyom Havoc that I'd show the box. So Artyom Havoc knew about Fury 3 and played it on Windows 95, but did not realise you could play it on Windows 3.1. So, hang on, let me just turn this off a minute because I don't want to ruin the other surprise for the rest of you. So this is Fury 3 the box. It's a bit battered because it has been flattened. I basically had to do a makeshift kind of reinforcing. So there's a bit of an Amazon package thing there, and it's just there to keep the box, squared up, nicely thick. Sorry. What you will notice though, up here it says runs best on Windows 95 and runs on 3.1 there. So it does mention, we're on Windows 3.1. So this for other people, if you know about terminal velocity, this is kind of like the Windows version of it. So you can see that at the back. And just to quickly go through the specs if you're interested, you needed a 486 DX66 with 8 meg of RAM. For hard drive space for Windows 95, you only needed 10 meg. For Windows 3.1, you needed 14. It says add 10 meg swap file if your machine is less than 12 meg of RAM. And doesn't have anything else really interesting, to be honest. But that's that. I do have the CD. The CD's down here, which is where my dual bits in. Dual boxes are down there, so it's down there. It's not actually in here. But I thought I'd show that off for you there, Artyom. Thank you for the follow there, UK Thoroughbred. It's just discussing a remaster for Terminal Velocity's soundtrack. Then we got swapped onto other projects. Love that game, would have been offered to do it. Just catching up with chat. The whole runs best of 95 was to encourage people to switch to 95. A lot of the time it didn't actually, but yeah, because they were trying to push the. In fact, I don't know whether I still have, because I was going to talk about this and I've just remembered. When I first played Fury 3, it was on the CD sampler. I only got that box much later. Let me see if I've still got it available for a bit of nostalgia. Of course, if we're going to talk about nostalgia, there's nothing more nostalgic than having AOL discs. I've got a bunch of these. No, it's not in that section. Sure, I still have it to hand. Oh, of course, I've also got, there's a CompuServe CD. Some of you might have used CompuServe back in the day. Where's my CD sampler gone? Should still be here. No? I must have put it away. Interesting. Alright, I was just going to show this CD sampler that I actually first played Fury 3 on. And it was just a demo CD. Included a load of Microsoft Home products. I don't seem to have it at the moment, unfortunately. No, you're about to serve the information super high rate. Oh god, yeah. Right, okay, let's get back to a bit of Atari ST. Hopefully Zypho is still around because we're going to finish off with a bit of Aliens. So this was a game, like I just said before like I got a couple of raids in. I'm remaking at the moment using GL Basic. I think this game was actually done in STOS Basic. But it is an Aliens PD game. Or PD, shareware, that sort of thing. I don't know if you've ever seen this game. I've seen Ashton's play it, and I've seen McCall play this as well. It's probably going to run slightly okay. Yeah, this bit doesn't load properly. Yeah, so that intro bit's supposed to load a lot better. It doesn't load great on this particular version, but it's just basically those two talking, and then it does flick properly, but I think it's just the way that this has been ported. Either that or the memory's just not there for it. Right, so this is just your standard over-the-top kind of strategy game, and it's the bit where you're supposed to be going back to the APC, and the goal is to get 4 Marines back into this exit over here. Good luck, because it's fucking hard. I need to move you, so you all get 2 kind of goes. It's a bit like, I suppose it's a bit like Space Hulk, you know, when you get 1 set to move and 1 set to fire. Or you could do 2 fires, or you could do 2 moves. I think I'm gonna do a fire on you. You've got a pistol, I'm gonna push you forward anyway. There are a couple of bugs in this game that I've managed to find out on my version. You're gonna be stuck. You got a flame unit. I think I'm gonna push you. So Wiboreski and Dietrich has a flame. Opponent has a flame. Pistols don't do jack shit, unfortunately. From what I've seen, anyway. Shotgun isn't too bad. Machine gun's generally okay. Was this made in Stos? Yeah, it was made in Stos. You can take fire against this one. Oh, I've just realised someone's got just at the bottom Dietrich. So Wiboreski, oh, I can't pronounce his name, is already buggered. So he's got to see whether he can get out of that, but I can't do anything. It's basically automatic whether he'll get out of it or not. Yep, strategy. It was supposed to be a 3-level thing, but I don't think the other 2 levels got released. It was part of a, you know, those kind of sort of PD ones, but it's like a shareware PD thing. Because I think the other levels had things like grenade, but I've never been past this. Yep. Got a couple more captures to come in. You can shoot the aliens off, but it's not recommended. To aim on you. The other thing I found about this was the aim is, the problem is when you get loads of aliens and you're aiming, you've got to try and remember who's aimed on what, because it doesn't tell you. That's one of the issues I found with this. So if I aim with you as well, and that's one turn is the aim, and that's the other thing. Can't move you up because everybody's in the way. So I'll do it next. So you can move. You've aimed, so let's try and fire. I don't think it's going to work much. Oh, did. Okay. So with the pistols, you're going to have to aim, and you're going to be close. We've already used to move. Comes behind you and he's got a flamer. You can move. They put out an alien strategy game quite recently. Was that Dark Descent? It was kind of a strategy type thing. It was brutal as well. It didn't pull its punches. Quite fun though. You can aim it here. You can fire. And then when we've played this, I will show off what I've got so far on mine. I've not done much programming in it recently. I've just not had a chance. So I've got 5 left. I don't think I'm gonna. No, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 4. Yeah, I've got 5 left. One's been captured. I don't think I'm gonna survive this proper onslaught. Font style differences in the action menus disturbed me. Well, it was a indie dev. I don't know what the thought behind it was. Maybe they had issues with the with the thing at the time. I don't know. Oh, you missed again! Fucking hell. Vasquez is going to be dead. I can usually get 1 to 2 people close to the exit. I think the highest I've got is 3. And I think on that game I fucked it up because I pressed something. I pressed the wrong thing. And then it worked against me. Which was just like... I was doing pretty well at that kind of run. Oh, what? You miss at point blank range? Oh, for fuck's sake. And that was someone dying from the acid splash. Oh, it's gonna be quiet for a bit. I don't think it's worth. Oh, I was gonna say I don't think it's worth going, but fuck it, I might as well. Ah, shit! I've gone for a move. I didn't want to go for a move. Shit. Alright, take out this one. Vasquez is gone. Oh! Oh, I see. You completely missed Vasquez, who's right under you. Fine. Vasquez left. go. That's it. Nobody got in. It is very tough. Real tough game. So if you ever want to play that, that is on the Atari ST. Let me just see if I can get... There should be a disc of it somewhere. See if Atari Mania's got a download. Yes. Put this in chat for you. There you go, there's an MSA version in there, so you can play that if you're interested. Does a good job of emulating the feeling you're being overwhelmed. Yeah, absolutely. Right, okay, I will show my remake of this. It's still... Some of you may have seen it, some of you may not have. I'm doing it in BASIC myself, but I'm doing it in GL BASIC, which came out a few years ago. In fact, GL BASIC came out in around... I was using it around 2008 originally. Because I remember it back in the GP2X days. Let me just quickly compile it. Do you know what's happened there? Let me just redo this. For some reason the window went skewy. Let's try that again. Window capture. No problem, thank you for popping in, Games Addict. There we go. So this is my version. Not as graphically pretty. So I've decided to move these down here because what I'm doing is I've got this section here. It's going to be the status window. And I've done things like if I click move, I go, oh, I didn't mean to do that, and I can right click and it'll stop. So you can see action from idle to moving to not moving. So I've done small things like that I think should have been in the game. So I can move these. And these areas you can't move into because it's tile based and it says this has got something there. In fact, really should do some sort of, when you click it and it should have like a X or something. I've been meaning to think about doing that, but can do that there. The firing, and then you can click this. There is this little small yellow thing you might be able to see there. That's supposed to be a target. I need to make that a bit better. Is this gonna there we go. And this is based on the Alien RPG, so this is why it has successes. And I've made I've got different shots of the people because I didn't like some of the shots that they used. I'll go through the next so you can see all the other all the other people. So there's Frost, Dietrich, Vibraski, Drake, Vasquez, Apone, Hicks, Hudson. So Hudson's got the same image. I thought that was okay. And then if I do end turn, I don't know if this is going to work or not because I was trying to get the AI coding a bit to change, and I basically did it so that it basically goes and it's what the AI basically does is it says I don't have a target, go and find a target, and then it's supposed to start attacking, but that hasn't come out properly. I don't know if this will work or not. No, it doesn't seem to want to do it. No, the attacking's not working. So basically, the way that the aliens attack is they've got a D6 chart of 6 items it can do. It can basically try and do the fear thing. It can eviscerate itself at the queen. So basically it dies, but it basically sprays acid everywhere. Does a standard attack. Does the headbite attack, which is very lethal and not likely you're going to survive. What else was there was capture for the queen, which I still need to figure out whether I'm going to do that or not, because I'm basing it on an RPG that does kind of close combat, and you've already seen this game, and this game they basically latch onto the marine and then take them off. I'm thinking of doing maybe 3 rounds as a close combat before they decides to go and do a kind of latching and getting off again. So I need to kind of work out that at the moment. Apologies, I can't get you to see the alien side. I think I've messed that up a little bit. But it did originally do some attacking. I was just testing the AI component to it. I've also got things like I've redid the beginning part. If I find, just let me get the media file. Right there, Rizzo. So if you remember in this game, they did that kind of it tried to do this sort of beginning bit with the images, but that didn't work for some reason. Let me just quickly find. Where did I put it? Documents. Sorry if I'm not explaining this well. Geo Basic. PD Remake. I think it's this one.
Movement! What's the position?
I think you got to hear that.
Talk to me, Hudson! Multiple signals! They're closing!
So this is the intro that I want to do for this game before you start it.
Look sharp!
Pull your team out, Gorman.
I got signals, I got readings in front and behind. Where, man? I don't see shit. He's right, there's nothing back here. Look, I'm telling you.
And I've cut a lot out of this just to kind of get the intro going. And then it's going to go into the game. That's how I kind of want to do it. I did have one where I was going to call it Nightmare Mood. And I was basically going to say, instead of giving you the full team like the game does, I was going to give you half the team. But I'm thinking maybe I'll put it in, maybe I won't do, I don't know, as a kind of extra hard mode. So you only have 4 people to get to the other side. But I think that might be a bit sort of tough to do. So yeah. Anyway, so that is just a quick thing that I've been doing on and off. So didn't want to bore you too much with that. Will soldiers be able to shoot through each other like in the film? No. It'll just target the alien. I won't do, because this game isn't doing it, and I'm not going to do it. So I'll keep that away from, because the problem is it's hard enough already. I've already done some test games with it, and it was pretty tough to shoot at the aliens anyway, because you'd already seen that it shrugged off half the shots from the VP pistols. But I think you do get more of a chance with the flamethrowers, especially since I've got code in there that basically says it does aggravated damage. Because I think, if I remember rightly, in the role-playing game, the aliens can be on fire, and it can still take damage being on fire, but at some point it burns itself out. And I think that code is in there. I still need to test that code, actually. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to leave it on that. No, I'm not going to go through another game of that, and I think I've bored everyone at this point. So thank you everyone for popping in. Thank you for the multiple raids today. It's been nuts. I will be definitely doing this again next Monday. Because like I said, I wanted to bring out the ST for a bit more. So have a think of games you want to play. If you're on my Discord, stick it in there. I know there were suggestions before for Starglider 2 and what was the other one? Black Sect. I've got Starglider 2 on this. Black Sect I can't find, not on the place I'm getting the hard drive conversions from. So unfortunately that's not going to be available. Unless I do an emulated version, but I prefer the hardware because never usually get the hardware out. I never usually get the hardware out, so it's good to kind of fall back on the hardware. So I'm going to be back tomorrow with continuation of Darkseid 2. I will point out that the PC died on me today when I tried to kind of start it, which I was a bit pissed off about. Because I thought I'd fixed it all, but don't worry about that. I'll get that ready for tomorrow. Then Friday is going to be random games. I'm definitely going to be playing another 101 beat 'em up, which was another terrible one. It looks great. I can't remember what it's called. And I'll have a look at some of the random games for Friday. Sunday we'll be carrying on with Darkseid 2. And then next Monday we'll still be doing another ST stream. So, you'll have trouble getting Black Sect in English. Our mate Claz did an English version. Oh, okay, fair enough. Sundog. I will do Sundog instead for next week. There, definitely. In fact, I'll go and stick that on Discord now so that I remember. Right, that's in Discord now. And that's the Discord if you want to pop in. Right, let's go and see who is available for raiding. I'll try and do a Mado's raid. See if anybody's doing anything on Mado's. Dem Van Dam. I think he's just doing something standard. I don't think that is a Mado's game. Who else have we got? I'll sort you out. I'm not a hard man to find. Fair enough. You know who we haven't raided in a while? Last Time Lord, and he did a raid to me in a bit ago. So let's go and do Last Time Lord. Not quite sure what he's playing. Says, don't yick my yum, more stream nonsense. Looks like some sort of first-person shooter game. It's fair enough. I'll pop over to Last Time Lord. Right. Thanks everyone for popping in again. See you all hopefully tomorrow with Darkseid 2. Thank you everyone for all the raids and the follows. I've now got to work out what I'm going to do my 500 stream special. Basically, I think what I said was I was going to do a week worth of streams if I hit 500. So I'll probably do that. I'm just going to might do it in... Give me a week, let me try and sort out something, and then I'll let you all know. Anyway. Damn it. I'll have to... got it. Cool. Just give me a sec, Mitch. Because I've got the... I've got one window over another one, I didn't want to kind of mess it up. Right, I've got that link now. Thank you very much, Mitch. Okay, right, see you all later. And until then, bye.